line represents open. 2 lines represents closed. Okay? What am I talking about open and closed? I'm talking about aboru, aboye, aboshishe. Welcome back to Ifa Inspires. This is part 2 of a 2-part video where we are learning how to identify and to mark Holy Odu, the very first 16 Odu of the Holy Odu of the sacred oracle of Ifa. So if this is your very first time here, welcome. Consider subscribing, joining our community. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up because it is jam-packed full of knowledge for you today. If you didn't already watch video number 1 to see how we got here, make sure that you are watching video number 1 to see how we got here, because we are now going to learn how to mark Odu, okay? On the back of your sheet, I want you to make 1 line and then 2 lines, okay? 1 line and then 2 lines. 1 line represents open. 1 line represents open. 2 lines represents closed. Okay? What am I talking about open and closed? I'm talking about opuele. Okay? If you have received divination, then you potentially have seen the diviner using opuele. These are sacred nuts that we use to cast Ifa. If you see open and closed, depending on the way that this is open, this is closed. All right. Depending on the way that this lands when it is cast, is which oracle, which Odu you will receive. Okay. So we're making 1 line for open, the other line for closed. That's how you'll be able to identify using the opuele. All right. Okay. So now that we have our guide on the back, let's turn our paper back over to the front, and we have our very first Odu written, Ejiogbe. Ejiogbe, when marked, has 8 single lines from right to left. When you're marking Odu, you are marking from right to left. You're always marking from right to left, okay? It is going to be 4 lines. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? Because in the casting, we cast 1, 2, 3, 4. We cast 8 times with Ikin. We're going to learn how to mark Ogbe. All right. So when I say writing from right to left, we're going to write 1 line at the top on the right side, 1 line on the left side. 1 line on the right side, 1 line on the left side, 1 line on the right side, 1 line on the left side, 1 line on the right side, 1 line on the left side. Okay. So when we talk about Eji, Meiji, we're talking about them being mirrored, right? Whatever is on one side is also on the opposite side. We read from right to left, okay? That is Ejiogbe. Oyeku Meiji, another thing that I want you to notice and realize is that they are the opposites, right? So whatever is next to, so number 2 is going to be number 1's opposite. Number 1 is going to be number 2's opposite, just like that. So the opposite of single lines is double lines, okay? So Oyeku Meiji would look like 2 lines on the right, 2 lines on the left, 2 lines on the right, 2 lines on the left, 2 lines on the right, 2 lines on the left, 2 lines on the right, 2 lines on the left. Just like that. We're moving right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Oyeku Meiji. All right. 2 lines on the right, 2 lines on the left. We know that this is closed. This is open, this is closed. All open, all closed, okay? And the way that you would identify that would be like this. Okay, so Eji Ogbe would be all open. From the top all the way down, everything would be open. Oyeku Meiji would be the opposite. Everything would be closed, closed. From the top all the way down, closed, closed, closed. Okay? That would represent Oyeku Meiji. Okay? So we got the first two. We're doing amazing. And they're opposite. So we see that? Single, double, single, double. All right? Third Odu, we have Iwori Meiji. To mark Iwori Meiji, we have 2 at the top, right? 2 at the top, left. 1 on the next line, right? 1 on the next line, left. 1 on the next line, right? 1 on the next line, left. 2 on the next line, right? 2 on the last line, left. So remember, Meiji means mirror. Whatever's on the right side is going to be on the left side. So whatever we write on the right side is always going to match in a Meiji. All right? In the first 16, it's always going to match. Okay? Now, what is the opposite of this? What does this look like, the opposite? Okay? So the opposite of Iwori Meiji is Odi Meiji. So we have 1 right at the top, 1 left at the top. 2 right on the second line, 2 left on the second line. 2 right on the third line, 2 left on the third line. 1 right on the fourth and final line, 1 left. Okay? So this is the opposite. What do you notice? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Opposite. You'll notice a pattern. You'll notice a pattern. And I want you to pick up on this. It's going to help you really learn what you're going to learn. Oh, wow. I see that. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Because then when Opwele is cast, it's not always going to look like this. It might be Ogbe on the right, Iwori on the left. Okay, you need to know what that looks like. When you see those, what's on the right and you see what's on the left, that's how you're able to properly identify the Odu. Okay? So, this is what we have for this. Let's study this. Let's study this for a week. Let's be able to identify these for 1 week. We're going to come back and be able to identify these week by week. So this will be a 4-week lesson. Each week we can add on. I want you to learn to identify the first 4, front and back. Know them. Okay? Front and back. Know them like you know your name. Know them like you know yourself. Then we're going to come back next week. Build. Week after that, build. Week after that, build. Okay? I pray that you have received. I pray that you're leaving here more knowledgeable, and that you found some of this very helpful. If there's anything that you would like to share, please leave it in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. I read each and every one of your comments, and I'm so grateful to have you here in this community with me, learning, growing, building, and witnessing. We are witnessing each other. As an Ianifa, I am not here to be worshiped. I'm here to be witnessed. So if there's anything that you would like to add or share in the comment box, I absolutely love and adore hearing feedback. And that is the way that we grow as leaders, as healers, as teachers, and as people. So until next time, Odabo.